But, you know, if you got, I found the needles and then I found a spoon, I mean, you know the system, you know how it is. Yeah. And then I found it for boxing, you know, so I kind of feel like we're just going downhill, you know what I mean?
Honestly, sharing my wallet. I didn't
Yeah. Yeah, that's schedule 3, my man.
I don't know what schedule. I don't know what the different schedules are. Is that bad?
It's one step away from a felony.
Okay, so he just gets caught in a lie, and then he says, "Oh, I tried to throw it past you," and that's what a lot of these line informants do. They're con men. They see what they can get away with. They try to read people. They try to trick people, lie to people, all for their self-serving interest. That's really what it boils down to. Okay, now here we are with 30 minutes in after he got pulled over, and this is going to be his second time where he tries to tell the cop he'll give him information and work with them and inform on other people to try to get out of this. So in less than 31 minutes, there's already 2 times to try to offer to be an informant now for the guys down in Mississippi. And that winds up playing out later on. I'm going to show you where he takes their number, tells them he'll work with them, all that nonsense.
If I don't get stuck spending the night, that's it. I can give you something like
We'll get there, my man. We'll get there.
I'm not proud of myself for saying it.
So basically, he just said, listen, if I could get out of what's going on here, I'll give you something that could help you out. And he goes, then he goes on, I'm paraphrasing, but he goes on to say, like, he's sick of, paying for other people's crimes. Meanwhile, this guy, he gets pulled over, there's guns, there's ammunition, there's heroin, Suboxone. And you hear the cop say, okay, we'll get there. Even the cop don't want to entertain it right now. He's trying to do his job. And you got this guy just begging to give information on somebody, begging to work with them to get out of his predicament. And again, par for the course, this is normally the playbook of these lying informants. This is how they operate. And this is kind of an inside look of how they operate where you're seeing it right in front of you. Okay, this part is interesting as well. The cop's going to ask him if he has anything else on him, and he lies and says he doesn't. And it comes out later, which I'll show you later on, that they're actually laughing about it. He apparently took heroin and put it upside his backside. He put it in... I apologize for laughing. He put it in his backside, in his keister to hide it. So, and you hear the cops laughing about that. But I'll play this part.
Well, right now you're not under arrest. So what I'm telling you is that if you got anything else on your person right now, in you, in your stomach, I don't care where it is. I need to know about it right now before it does get worse for you.
I don't have any else.
You know, if you walk into that facility up there, that's a felony, right? It doesn't matter if it's another needle on you, it's a felony. All right. So you don't care to talk about what happened down there? Nobody dimes you out, boy. We watch stuff like that. We know what transactions take place.
Yeah, so there's what I was saying earlier. The cop told him nobody told on him. The officers just know what was going on in that place. That's what he was asking. Do you want to talk about what went on down there? I guess they were dealing drugs at some establishment or something. And he assumed somebody ratted him out, which is pretty ironic. But anyway, he assumed somebody told on him. So the cop just made it clear, no, that's not the case. Nobody told on you. We've been watching. Now again, the purpose of this is to show the lies. And that's the problem here, where these guys are being hailed as reputable informants who are important and know information, And the truth is, it's just all lies. They don't know people. They're not involved with people. You'll see it later on. He even claims he was I think he says he's a made member in an organized crime. That's news to the defense team. That wasn't presented anywhere. So it's just all about the posturing and trying to impress people and bragging. And you can actually hear one of the cops later on get aggravated with him, where he says he thinks like who he is. It's pretty amusing. So we'll get to that. Okay, and here we are again. Now we're an hour and 19 minutes. This is his third time trying to offer information in exchange to save himself. And he actually says that if there's a way I could help myself, and the cop again says we'll get there. So I'm going to play that. Here's his third time now trying to inform and give information. Now remember, this is the same guy who on Vlad said he wasn't an informant during this time when he was in Mississippi. Huge lie.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, we'll talk, man.
All right, so he said, I got a lot of information on a lot of people. He said, just looking to help myself, if there's any way I could help myself. And the cop just keeps telling him, we'll get there. So again, there's 3 times of him offering to exchange information to get it let off the hook. And that's the MO. You know, that's the MO, to try to work things out, to leverage information. And it all goes back to, as I believe, you're born an informant, you're not made one. And this guy's just a lying informant. He doesn't even tell the truth. He doesn't even tell truth on interviews. He just lies to make himself seem more important than he really is, makes up lies about people, makes up lies about people he don't even know. Now apparently he's a made member in an organized crime family, which he's going to say later on, which again would be news to the defense team. Never heard that.